Friends, do you know about a man who broke an iron airplane into pieces, ate it, and even digested it? Or do you know about a man whose body below the waist doesn't function at all, yet he is still a successful wrestler? Or do you know about a woman who keeps a swarm of bees on her body instead of wearing clothes? Yes, you heard that absolutely right, bees. If just hearing about these few people is already shocking you, then wait a moment, because in this video I'm going to show you people who are even stranger than this, and the last one is so bizarre that you might not even have the courage to watch it. So make sure to watch the video till the end. So without any delay, let's start the video. Michel Lotito. Michel Lotito was a very extraordinary man born in France, or you could say he was an extremely fascinating person, and that's because he used to perform feats that were simply beyond the ability of an ordinary human being. Now, all of you must be wondering what exactly he used to do. Well, Lotito used to eat unusual things in a very normal way, and that's why people often called him a strange man. We would all be shocked to know that once he ate an entire airplane. This clearly proves just how bizarre he truly was. He started eating strange and absurd objects at the young age of just 16, which was the result of a condition called pica. Because of this, whatever he consumed would easily get digested by his body. However, digesting fruits and vegetables was extremely difficult for him, something even the biggest doctors had no answer for. At one point, Michel Lotito's popularity was so high that people used to come from faraway places just to watch his performances. Sarah Mapelli. All of you must know that in a beehive, bees never live alone. Along with them lives their queen, whom we all call the queen bee. But do you know that in this world there is also a woman who considers herself the queen of bees, and even dances while letting thousands of bees sit on her body? Yes, you heard that absolutely right. That woman's name is Sarah Mapelli, who is an American therapist. Friends, you'll be shocked to know that Sarah makes thousands of bees sit on her body using hormones, which are a type of queen bee hormones. Because of this, the bees believe that Sarah herself is their queen, and that's why they don't sting her. Now you must be wondering why she wraps thousands of bees around her body and then dances. Well, according to Sarah, this is a kind of merit dance, whose purpose is to remove people's fear of bees and connect them with nature. Sarah believes that once someone watches her bee dance, the fear in their mind reduces, and they find themselves moving toward a spiritual path. Godfrey Baguma. Godfrey Baguma suffers from a very rare condition called fibrodysplasia. This is a medical condition that not only affects a person's growth, but also has a deep impact on their cells and tissues. Because of this, not only did his height remain short, but the structure of his face also became very unusual. Now you might be thinking about what someone with such a body could possibly do, but let me tell you, don't be fooled by his looks. Godfrey Baguma had decided from childhood that he would never feel ashamed in front of anyone because of his appearance. And that is the reason why today he has not one or two, but 3 wives. Along with working as a cobbler, he also takes a lot of interest in music. On YouTube, you can find many of his hit songs. After hearing about him, one thing we can say for sure is that you may have never seen a person like this before. Someone who maintains such a positive attitude in life despite facing so many difficulties. Zion Clark. At just 22 years old, Zion Clark wants to become the world's best freestyle wrestler. The only thing is that he doesn't have legs, because due to a rare genetic condition called caudal regression syndrome, his legs never developed. But despite such a huge challenge in life, today, the whole world knows him. By turning his weakness into his strength, he is not only chasing his dream of becoming a wrestler, but is also working day and night to achieve it. He says that he neither likes excuses nor will he ever make one. From this alone, you can understand that he is nothing less than a real-life hero. His inspirational story teaches us that no matter how many difficulties come our way, we should never give up on life. Pakirapa Hanugundi. Everyone knows that whenever a person feels hungry in this world, they eat food. But if I tell you that there is a man in this world who, when he feels hungry, eats stones or bricks instead of food, would you believe me? Probably not. But friends, this is absolutely true. And that man lives right here in India. His name is Pakirapa Hanugundi, and he is a laborer by profession. You'll be surprised to know that Pakirapa Hanugundi was not like this since birth. Instead, when he was 10 years old, he started eating soil and bricks because at that age, he began to find these things tasty. The main reason behind this was that he developed a disease, which is a type of eating disorder, in which a person starts eating things that are not meant to be eaten. However, as of now, Eating these things has not had any negative effect on his health, and perhaps that is why he continues to eat them and also earns money by showcasing his own strange talent across the country. Jyoti Amge. Friends, if you enjoy watching TV, then hearing about this girl will definitely surprise you. Friends, Jyoti has even worked in an American horror movie. Apart from this, she has also appeared in Indian reality shows and acted in a documentary film made on her own life, because of which she became quite famous. Jyoti has been given the title of the world's smallest woman, and for this, her name has also been recorded in the Guinness Book of World Records. Friends, if you suddenly see Jyoti somewhere, you might think she is a small child, but she is already 27 years old. Jyoti's height is just 62.8 centimeters, which is approximately 2 feet, but because of her small size, she is famous all over the world. She was born in India. If you're wondering how her size is so small, it's because of a genetic disorder in which a person's bone growth stops, and due to a lack of hormones, they are unable to reach their normal size. Friends, some people might wonder whether Jyoti is troubled by her short height. The answer to this can be found by looking at her smile, because it doesn't bother her at all. Wherever she goes, her fans surround her and take selfies with her. Apart from this, Jyoti thanks God for making her the way she is. Because of that, people all over the world know her. Sarah Gertz. Friends, can you guess this woman's age? Write your guess in the comments. Now I'll tell you her real age. Friends, Sarah is just 29 years old. But because of the wrinkles and loose skin on her body, she appears much older. Friends, this is because she has a very rare disorder in her body due to which collagen is deficient. And because of this, our skin becomes loose since the elasticity in a person's skin exists because of collagen. And in old age, due to its deficiency, wrinkles appear on our body. That's why many people spend a lot of money to maintain their skin. Friends, because of this, Sarah also used to feel very insecure about herself earlier. But now she presents herself to the world just the way she is and is also working as a successful model. She has many followers on Instagram, and she also tells her followers that no one should ever feel ashamed of their looks. Instead, they should focus on becoming skilled at something. Friends, Sarah may be different from traditional beauty standards, and her skin may look strange to others. But she says that right now, the best thing she has is her skin, which helped her reach this position. Frank Lentini. Frank Lentini was born in 1889 on the island of Sicily in Italy, and from birth itself, he was not an ordinary person, or rather, he was an extremely interesting human being. And the reason for this was that nature had given him 3 legs, which is something very unusual. What's even more surprising is that along with his legs, he also had 2 sets of genitals, which were actually parts of his twin brother's body. In reality, he was born with a condition in which another twin was attached to his spine. Not only that, but from the knee of one of his legs, a small extra leg was also coming out, although it was not fully developed. Friends, according to doctors, if they had tried to separate the extra leg and genitals from his body, it could have led to his death. That's why he lived his entire life with 3 legs. Despite this, he never lost courage. Instead, he performed in circuses, entertained people, and gained popularity. Later, he got married and even had 4 children. Sridhar Chilal. Sridhar Chilal is a man living in India who made a unique name for himself all over the world because of his fingernails. His nails were extremely long, in fact, the longest in the world, which is why his name was recorded in the Guinness Book of World Records. You'll be amazed to know that from 1952 to 2018, he did not cut his nails at all. Because of this, his nails became the longest in the world. However, due to old age, he was no longer able to manage his nails properly, and that's why in 2018 he decided to cut them. Not only that, his nails were cut with great respect, and for this, a separate event was organized in the United States. This happened because Chilal requested that his nails be preserved, which was accepted by a museum in the United States. That museum now keeps his nails in its collection. Lalit Patidar. Friends, if you believe in imaginary creatures like demons, then you might believe in these stories even more after hearing about this man, because this is the true story of Lalit Patidar, who was born in India. From birth, his entire body was covered with hair. Doctors named his condition hypertrichosis, in which hair grows even on parts of the body where it is not normally found in humans. In Lalit's case, hair longer than 5 centimeters grew on his face, and similarly, his entire body is covered with hair. Friends, looking at Lalit, You might think that school kids must have troubled him a lot. But thankfully, that wasn't the case because there are still some good people on this earth who don't make fun of someone's physical disorder. Friends, because of so much hair, he also faces a lot of difficulty in breathing. Fire starter. Guys, this is not a girl who plays with fire or walks on fire. Instead, with her superpower, she can set anything on fire without using any additional fuel. Friends, for this 3-year-old girl living in the Philippines, this superpower was not something ordinary, and it caused serious concern among the people living there. After learning about her power, people immediately informed the local police. Following this, the police and the mayor of that area reached the girl's house for investigation and asked her to demonstrate her superpower. After that, the girl pointed toward objects lying there and started murmuring something. And within moments, those objects caught fire. Friends, all of this was happening right in front of the mayor's eyes, and even he found it hard to believe. And friends, this was real. This girl was able to do this because of her ability, which is known as pyrokinesis. Duangjai samak samam. Friends, all of you must have watched the cartoon called Popeye in your childhood, in which one of Popeye's arms is much bigger compared to his body. In the cartoon world, this is not a big deal. But if the same thing happens to a human being in real life, it automatically becomes something very shocking. Well, Duangjai samak samam, who lives in Thailand, is one such woman. Her body is just like that of a normal person, but her arms are extremely unusual. And this is because her right arm weighs around 13 kilograms, while her left arm weighs around 10 kilograms, which clearly shows how massive they are. You'll be surprised to know that because of these arms, Duangjai samak samam stayed away from the public eye for nearly 20 years, and she never got married. But about 38 years ago, the world came to know about her for the first time, after which she became extremely famous. Whatever the case may be, her arms have been a problem for her, because now she is not able to keep them hanging for a long time. Do you know about a woman who married her own dog and even has children with it? Or do you know about a girl who became a mother at just 13 years old while the child's father was only 10 years old? If not, then click on this video right now. I'll meet you right there.